Well, we've entered into week 5, one more week to go, and you've completed Introduction to Criminal Justice. And so during this week, we're going to talk about the court structure and the working group. There is one component that I really want to focus some attention on is the term jurisdiction. Typically, when we hear jurisdiction, we hear about a police officer being limited to a geographic boundary, or a state trooper that can't really leave the state unless they've been given permission by a bordering state to continue a pursuit. Jurisdiction within the court systems, it really comes down to what types of cases that they can hear. At the district court level here in Massachusetts, it's just listening to a criminal trial, and typically a misdemeanor trial. At the state superior courts, they can hear criminal trials at the felony level, and they can hear appeals from the lower court level. And then you have the state supreme courts that can hear appeal cases. At the federal level, it's very similar. There are district courts as well. There are courts of appeals, and there are circuit courts, and then there's the U.S. Supreme Court. The district courts will hear trials. The Court of Appeals will clearly hear an appeal case. And the circuit court really just rules on matters of constitutionality and in reference to that particular case. And then the U.S. Supreme Court hears appeal cases that may possibly need case law or an interpretation of the U.S. Constitution. So as you can see that there are different types of courts, and those courts hear different things. The working group really reflects the individuals that work inside of the courts at the different levels. And they're really similar at both the state and federal level. Within the criminal trial, you'll have the defense who will represent the defendant, and then you'll have the prosecutor who will represent either the state or the U.S. government. The prosecutor is attempting to find guilt or prove guilt, whereas the defense is relying on the individual's possible innocence to get the individual acquitted or found not guilty. You'll have your jury, and not all cases have a jury. You can have a bench trial where the judge overhears the case, which is typical of appeal cases. And then you'll have court actors such as the bailiffs, the stenographers, and then you'll have people that are brought in both by the defense and the prosecution to either support their claims on either side. You'll have people that were eyewitnesses to the actual incident, or you'll have eyewitness testimony, eyewitness experts or expert witnesses that will come in and speak on a specific technology or criminalistics process that was used to determine guilt, determine if the defendant was connected to the crime. So those are the basic concepts that I'm hoping that you'll gain from this week. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Look forward to your post this week.